What's up? It's your boy Invendera with another review, another episode. It is season 7, episode 4. Friends, no, season 7, episode 5. Let's get shit correctly. Or, yeah, 4. Friends of the Road. I'm sorry, I was doing Cyberpunk before, so that's why I'm confused. It is Friends of the Road. Friends of the Road again. I did say that the seventh season was a bit weaker, and I did mean that it was a bit weaker. It is, to me, the weakest season to date. But season 3, episode 3 was good. Episode 2 was good. Episode 4 was good. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm completely forgetting the vibe of the season. So we have the boys. We established that Ray is getting his license back, and of course he's taking Bubbles because Bubble. It is so perfect because Bubble was talking about how he doesn't want to. So I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be a dick. I do like Bubbles as a character. I do like Bubbles a lot. My issue is if you pick up Ricky, he's able to fend up for himself. If you pick up Julian, he's able to fend up for himself. But Bubbles, if it was only the card, I don't think he would be able to fend up for himself. The fact that he's able to be and Bubble is seemingly a younger brother to Ricky and Julian, even if they are the same age. Just by the way he acts, by the way he is, he does seem a bit to be the younger brother. I move my hands a lot because I just had an energy drink. Sorry, not sorry. So yeah, so he goes with Ray, and Ray's still a mentor to him. Ray keeps a prostitute on the rig, and he's always saying, "Oh, it's the way of the road. It's the way of the road." They go to eat a hot dog sandwich, and there's a very special thing that I want you guys to know. There's a hot dog sandwich, and they're talking about how good it is. But if you look at the board, I guess the billboard, they do say the price for this is $4.20. Jennifer Boys about weed. If you're into the weed scene, you know $4.20 how important it is. So it was a really cool thing. I thought it was a really cool detail. Talking about how good it is. They were talking about the gravy. Ray gets pulled over for not for prostitute, right? And he leaves Bubble and Maine alone. And thankfully, it is where we get the show. Then we get the boys, and we see how much they give a shit about Bubbles. Julian, he says, "Yo, we have to get Bubbles right away." Ricky comes along, but Ricky's like, "Yo, I got so much dope. We need to get away. So he does put a bit of dope behind, but at the end, they do go and pick up Bubble, and all is well that ends well. We got some really, really cool scene with Sebastian Bach entering the scene. So why is Sebastian Bach so cool? Well, Sebastian Bach was in a lot of season. He was in a lot of movie. He was in one of the tour specials. Sebastian Bach is a very big part of the Part Boy universe, and I think that is super cool because Sebastian Bach is a legend. And for him to be along the show for this long, it's cool because it does show that he gives a shit first of all, and there's a loyalty, right? The boy that would go for Sebastian Bach, and Sebastian Bach would go far for them. We see that with Alex Lifeson. We see that with Snoop, right? And it's just cool to see. It's so cool. Sebastian Bach was talking about Train. You can clearly tell doesn't give a shit. And Bubble got his back. He's like, no, it's Patrick Swayze. So it's Patrick Swayze. It's Patrick Swayze and Sebastian Bach. So what is really cool is in season 7, episode 2, they were talking about the show in Bangalore, Maine. That's why Bubble originally went along. And they were talking about how it was Patrick Swayze. So if you look closely at the 7th season, episode 2, you don't see a warning before. You don't see a warning in front of the episode. But in season 3, they have to put a warning. They have to put a disclaimer. Patrick Swayze has nothing to do with the story. Probably because it got into legal situation, right? But then it was too late to change the things, right? So they do Mountain Dew, do the do. I'm just happy, bro. And yeah, they go there. The boys, they pick it up. They go to a show. Ricky is growing all these old that he cannot sell. Sebastian Bach, has a lot of money and he likes the weed, so he gotta be able to buy it. So it's kind of cool because it does set the rest of the season. So if you look at season 3. Season 7, episode 3, 2, and 1. There's not, of course, we're talking about the drugs, we're talking about how the show, but there's not really a precise goal. So, for example, if you look at season 5, they are stolen the hash. If you look, it's season 6, you look at the stolen the hash. Look at season 5. What did they do in season 5? Don't try the shit line. I'm doing too much at the same time. I'm so sorry. But if you look at just continue on because I'm not gonna be remembering it. I have a shitty memory. I'm gonna blame ADHD. It's not my fault. It's ADHD. Swear to God, I have a Bible, and so they're talking about it, and it does put. So for example, we got Bubbles, completely losing it, right? And it's because we sold the train. But the boys are willing to sell their weed. And before you guys complain, weed's legal in Canada. I don't partake. I don't smoke. But it's not like I was talking about something that was illegal, right? It's only weed. And yeah, they're talking about that, and it is a really cool episode. The fact that Sebastian Bach got defended by Bubbles, and he's defending Bubbles, so it's super fucking cool. The fact that Bubbles was like everybody knows Patrick Swayze used illegal parts, and he defends Sebastian Bach. So it's so fucking amazing. You can see the crazy world of Trailer Park Boys. For example, last season we had an episode with Steve Roger, right? Who is a made-up character, and Bubble. He gets nervous because he's a celebrity. You see Sebastian Bach and he doesn't give a shit. So I thought it was really cool. I thought it was really special. It was really something I enjoyed. I love you guys.